And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the...
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
Pass to Tatum. There's a screen. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Tatum's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Nailed from three-point land. He's got 12.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Antetokounmpo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Up again. Tatum on the wing. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And I thought that was going... It looked good from here. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Tatum no good. Bucks trail by 7. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. Outside, Green. To the left wing. Here's Rollins. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Brown with the bucket.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Now here's Brown. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 17.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And a wide open look for Porter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Shooting while in rhythm, Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Now here's Brown. Tatum a screen. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Rebound by Jang. Bucks trailed by 3. Out to Turner. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Giannis.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
It's White on the wing. It's good from long range.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Boston,
What a performance.
22. Milwaukee, 16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
The shot by Rollins, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does... he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Off target with his 3. Bucks trailed by 6. Here's Porter. And it's White with the rebound. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. White, good. White's got 6 points.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Fast break, here we go. Goes up. And White slams it in.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And here's Tatum for three. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Knocks down the three ball.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
That one drops for him.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick and roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
Tatum's shot is off. Bucks trail by 17. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And here's Boston. They're on a 17-6 run. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 31.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys, back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. On defense, Milwaukee. It's an 18-point game. The Celtics working the ball around now. Clock at 4. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum's shot is off.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's a good screen. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside Tatum. He takes it in. And so it's Boston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Out to Turner. Outside Jackson. Porter outside. And the three ball is good. Porter's got 6.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Richard with the ball. They set the pick. Offensive rebound. to the inside. Second shot opportunity. Garza no good. Bucks trail by 13. Jackson looking it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's the screen. Pritchard from outside. Tips it. Pass to Garza. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Celtics making a switch here. They set the pick. Pass to Queta. And it's good, 2 points. Queta's got his first points in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Pritchard. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Portis.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
They set the screen. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Queta. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Shakes him. Walsh can't get it to go. Bucks trailed by 10. Trent outside. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pritchard with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 12.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Pass to Trent. Kuzma sets a screen. Outside for Thomas. And the layup falls.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Boston leading by 9. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the paint. Out to Gonzalez. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Pass to Shireman. Here's Walsh. There's the steal. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Celtics lead by 9. And after
38.
the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Shireman. Back to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointers off the mark.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 22.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Both free throws good from Pritchard.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Jackson with the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum, that's good.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, thank you. Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 24 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
The first one falls. No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Tatum draws the double. For 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Turner. Green outside. Turner with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo. Holy cow! What a bailout!
And just no panic from Giannis. He's excellent at making sure to get off a good look in time.
Now here's Tatum. From outside. Tatum drills it from distance.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The 3 doesn't go. Bucks trail by 11. Porter outside. Turner with the screen. And Porter, here we go. Off the glass.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Jason Tatum buries the deep ball.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Outside, Porter. Green outside. Now Turner. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Brown.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Boston.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
And the shot will go down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Missed on the 3. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 17-point game. Here's Green. Antetokounmpo outside. And again unable to change the momentum here. Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Tatum's got 46 points. White. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight.
Got no filler, so save your amazing grace. I'm from the jungles.